Hello students, how are you? I hope you are healthy, wealthy and wise. Students, you know the importance of grammar. Grammar is very essential for you in your studies of especially English. Especially in competitive classes, so many questions are there based on grammar, and generally we fail to appreciate those grammar section only because of lacking in knowledge in grammar. So for this purpose, this video is meant only for fulfilling the desire of such aspirants who really wants to secure their goals in competitive examinations. I hope if you cooperate with me, definitely you can understand and appreciate this grammar in a large extent. Students, keeping in view the different competitions in SSC, PCS and other examinations, it is essential for us to qualify at least the minimum marks in grammar. So this topic is very essential. So we have to discuss about the different topics of grammar. In this regard, I have selected the very initial topic, very small topic, that is article. Though it is small in nature, but it is very crucial and so many questions are asked based on articles. What are articles? You may define it. Basically, A oblique N and the three letters are there, three words are there, not letters, you may say three words are there. First word is A, second one is N and third one is the. These letters are placed before a noun. Such words are known as articles. You may classify these articles into two groups. First one is definite article and second one is indefinite articles. What are definite articles? The is called definite article, whereas A oblique N, sometimes we use A and sometimes we use N according to the requirement. So A oblique N is known as indefinite article because it is not definite. Sometimes it is A, sometimes it is N. So that's why it is called indefinite article. But the is definite, it is sure and certain. That article is used just before a noun. These articles are placed just before a noun. So let us study about what are the proper application of these articles. And these are very essential. It is started from very lower classes up to higher classes. Up to, you may imagine, up to class 10th. Grammar is given up to class 10th. Even in 10+2 level also, grammar sections are there. Grammar is essential for constructing either sentence or framing your writing compositions. So grammar is essential. So this one is very prominent. It is working just like a salt. You may imagine a dish without salt and a dish with salt and a dish with excessive use of salt. So these articles are just like a salt. We have to apply properly, in proper ratio, in proper way, and certain rules are there. If you put another article, there would not be the meaning of the sentence. So we have to understand the proper way how to apply, how to use A oblique N and the in day-to-day sentences. So let us start our task with the detailed study of article. So first at all, we have to start our study. So many rules are there. One by one, we will discuss about these rules. What are these rules? We have to see. It is written here on boards. So we have to study different rules so that we may ensure what type of article is used for particular places. So let us start without wasting time. Go to the sentences. See here what is written there. So one by one we have to study about these sentences. What are those? These articles are of two types. Just before I explain it, these are two types. First one is definite article and second one is indefinite article. What is definite article here? The word the is called definite article. And indefinite article, A/N is indefinite article. And all these articles are used just before a noun. So noun are so many types. You have studied about the types of noun. Here it is not the time for discussing what type of noun, but if any requirement is there, we will discuss also the types of noun. But here mainly you have to focus upon noun. These articles are used just before noun. So we have to apply proper articles before the nouns. The first rule is there. A/N is used with singular countable nouns. Now you have classified these nouns into two groups. One is countable nouns and second one is uncountable nouns. What are countable nouns? The nouns which can be counted easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So this one is countable nouns. And some of the nouns are uncountable. They cannot be counted. So here I think it would be better to understand what meaning of singular countable noun is there. Singular means the number is given. These numbers are two types. One is singular number, second one is plural number. When singular number and countable nouns are there, in such cases we apply A/N means indefinite article is used just before singular countable nouns. Here I would just classify what is singular countable nouns. The nouns which can be counted easily. For example, fan is there. You may observe it may be 1 fan, 2 fans, 3 fans, 4 fans and so on. These are countables. Before that we count. But some of the nouns are in such a way that they cannot be counted. And such nouns are known as uncountable noun. For example, water. Water can be expressed in quantity, not in number. So, water is uncountable noun. What is water? Uncountable noun. Which can be counted? Only those nouns can be categorized in countable nouns. Now you may observe what is singular countable nouns. So singular countable nouns are such countable nouns which are singular in number and those can be counted. For example, cat, dog, room, etc. For example, box is there. You can count box, 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes and so on. So this one is singular. Box is singular. This is a box. This box is countable. Countable means we can count it. And which number is it here? It indicates only 1 box. So before that box, since box is countable and this one is singular, so just before this noun, what is there? O is used. Likewise, this is an ink pot. Ink pot can also be counted. Ink pot may be 1 ink pot, 2 ink pots, 3 ink pots. This one is countable noun. If singular countable noun is here, just before we apply what? A/N. Since it is started, and pronunciation of this one is started with in E, letter E. A, I, U, E, U, O, Ah. These are vowels. So this sound is vowel sound. That's why here we have used an. Here, this is an import. Import is countable and singular noun. Just before countable singular noun, this word is used, and is used, and article is used. I think you understand. Wherever singular countable nouns are there, just before singular countable nouns, either a oblique an. Either we use a oblique an before the singular countable nouns. It depends upon their sounds. These sounds are two types. Further we will discuss, because further it is given there. Now second use is there. If singular countable noun is there, before that we can use the. The second rule is there. The plus singular countable noun. Means if singular countable noun is there, we can use the also. Just before singular countable noun was there, and just before we used here a oblique an. What is difference here to here? You may observe here very seriously, very minutely here. See, example, with example, see, this is an apple. Apple is vowel sound, so an is used here. Now, the same apple is described further. It is repeated here. If the noun is repeated again and again, so before the noun, the article is used. Why is it used here? Because apple is having vowel sound, so it should be a oblique an. Why the is used here? Because this apple is described previously, and the same apple is being described here. So apple is repeated. For this purpose, before the second apple, the is used, and before this apple, which word is used here? Which article is used? It is an, because an is used according to the sound. And what is sound of this one? It is vowel sound. Apple is started with a is vowel sound. So an article is used here. But this apple is repeated in the same sentence, in next sentence. If this type of repetition of the noun is there, so before the second and third, fourth, fifth noun, if same word is repeated, so before the same word or before the same noun, countable noun, which article is used? The article. Suppose apple is coming next time, before that also we apply article the. So before first apple, an is used. Since apple is repeated here, if repeat the same countable noun, singular countable noun is repeated, what to do? We try to put before which article? The article. So what is the sentence? This is an apple. Full stop. Second sentence, the apple is sweet. You may understand why the is used here, because of repetition of apple. So before singular countable noun, we apply a oblique an just before. Just singular countable nouns, we put the also. But you may differentiate the position and condition. Here, box is not repeated, import is not repeated. So before that, according to the sound, either vowel sound or consonant sound, according to the consonant sound and vowel sound, we put a oblique an. Because neither box is repeated nor import is repeated. That's why before box, a box is there, before import, an is used. But here this is an apple according to the what sound of apple. It is vowel sound. So an apple is here. Since this apple is repeated in the same paragraph, so if the same countable noun is repeated, so just before the countable noun the word is used. So the apple is sweet. Now you may understand the difference between singular countable noun just before a can and singular countable noun just before the is also used. You may understand. Differentiate here. Due to repetition, the is used. Here no repetition is there, a can is there. So before countable noun, if no repetition is there, we generally use a can. If repetition is there, what to do? Just after first countable noun, second before the second, before the third, we apply the article, and this process is continuous. So now rule number third, we have to discuss about rule number third. Consonant sound and vowel sound. Sounds are two types. Every word has two types sound. It is started with either vowel sound or consonant sound. Every word, you may, every noun if you recall, so it is either started with consonant sound or vowel sound. What is consonant sound? K, K, G, Gh, Anga, Ch, Ch, J, Jh, Nya, T, Th, D, Dh, Ada, T, Th, D, Th, N, P, F, B, Bh, M, Y, R, L, V, Sh, Kh, S, H, Satra, Agya. All these comes in the category of which sound, which type of sound? Consonant sound. And what is vowel sound? It is from A to Aha. A, A, I, U, E, O, O, Ang, Aha. So according to the sound, if vowel sound, the word is started, if the noun is started with vowel sound, so before that an is used. And if consonant sound is there, in such condition O is used. Here confusion is there. In previous classes, this type of conception is given. If the word is started from A, E, I, O, U, so before that word we generally apply an, and rest of the words are nouns which are these leaving 5 letters. So those are just before those nouns we generally apply A. But this concept is quite wrong. We have to understand here. Those nouns which have consonant sound, the starting of the letter contains consonant sound. Just before consonant sound, O is used. If vowel sound is there, in such case an is used. Means if a word, if a countable noun is started with from A to A, before that we apply an. If from Ka to Agya, from Ka to Agya is there, before that O is used. For example, here it is written European. See here, the spelling is E-U-R-O-P-E-A-N. According to the traditional concept, since this European is started with E, so before that what should be used? As per the pre-concept given, we generally apply an, because if any word which is started from A, E, I, O, U, so before that word which article is used? So generally it was taught in previous classes, generally we put an. But here we see the pronunciation of this European. If you write in Hindi, the European is written like that, European. It is started with Y. and here is, this is a sound of consonant. This contains consonant sound. Due to that, which article is used? If consonant sound is there, before that what is used? Consonant sound, we apply a. So a European. If you write an European, so that will be wrong, completely wrong. According to the sound of the word, if it is consonant sound, we apply a. If it is vowel sound, we apply an. Now see the next example, R. It is started with A. A. A comes in vowel. Although it is started with H, H is what? Consonant. But pronunciation of this H is silent here. Now we start, this one is silent and the word starts from O-U-R-R. Since H is silent and it is R, that's why A comes in the category of vowel. So before R we apply here N. Although H is what? Vowel or consonant? It is consonant. But before consonant, what is used here? N. Why is it so? Because of vowel sound. Sound of R is vowel. That's why N is used. So A oblique N depends upon vowel and consonant sounds, not of letters. Keep in mind, not of letters. It depends upon consonant sound and vowel sound. Now see, next example, Yamail. It is started M-A. A. What is A? A is a vowel sound. Since this one is started with a vowel sound, that's why an Yamail, an is used. In the same way, MP. M. Acid. It is started with A. So, which article is used? An, MP. Now see, unit. Unit, if you write, it is started with Y, and Y comes in the category of which? Vowel or sound? Vowel sound or consonant sound? Y comes in consonant sound. So, a unit is here. In the same way, RTC bus. R. R is noted down. R. It is started with A, and A is which type of sound? This one is vowel sound. Since this one is vowel sound, so RTC bus, which article is used? An is used. An RTC bus. This property is very important for you to keep in mind. We don't see letters, we observe only their pronunciation. If consonant, it is started with consonant sound, then we apply A. If it is started with vowel sound, we apply N. I think at this stage there should not be any kind of confusion, because generally the student confuses. It is not your fault, since this type of concept was given in previous classes, so you know this. But at this stage you should be quite clear. If sound is consonant, then we apply A. If sound is vowel, we apply N. This way, this property is very important for examination point of view, for competitive examination point of view, everywhere, every walk of life. This should be kept in your mind. This type of fault should not be there in your copies. And this type of questions are also given in edited questions, especially in class 10th. This type of questions are there to edit the paragraph, and this type of questions are asked. So this one is important for the students of class 10th who are going to appear in board examination. So we have to discuss about other properties and other rules regarding these articles. Now rule number 4 is, A oblique an plus adjective oblique adverb plus noun. Now follow this structure. Firstly we see a noun is there. What is there? A noun is there. Before the noun, either it is adjective or it is adverb, or both adjective and adverbs are given. Before that, it is compulsory for you to apply indefinite article a oblique an. A noun is given, follow here, a noun is given. Before that, if it is adjective or adverb or adjective and adverb both given before a noun, then before adjective and adverb we have to apply a oblique an according to the sound, either consonant sound or vowel sound. According to the consonant and vowel sound we apply. If this one is consonant, we apply a. If it is vowel sound, we apply here an. Once again see this, if noun is given, before that adjective or adverb or both adjective and adverb are given. So just before noun, adjective and adverb we apply a oblique an. It is compulsory for you to apply a oblique an. When before the noun either adjective is given or adverb is given or adjective and adverb both are given. For example, see, this is an honest boy. See, boy is noun here. Before the boy, its adjective is given. Adjective of quality here given. Honest is adjective of quality is given. Before the noun, singular countable noun, what is given? Adjective of quality. If before noun adjective is given, so I told you just before, you have to apply a oblique an. Now how can we decide an is here? Because if you write in Hindi version, Hindi, so what will be there? H will be silent here. It will be honest, not honest. It is honest. H is silent here. The pronunciation of this word is honest. And I comes in the category of vowel. So an is applied here. I think you understand this is this. Now go to the second example. He is a very honest boy. Boy is a noun, singular countable noun. Before the boy, adjective is given. Before the adjective, adverb is given. If before the noun, adjective and adverbs are given, it is compulsory for you to put before adjective and adverb a oblique an. Why have we used here or? Because very. Very is started with verb. In Hindi we pronounce it verb. Very. If verb is there, the verb comes in the category of which sound? Consonant sound. That's why it is applied here. A very honest boy. I think you understand here. Now go to the next. This one is a oblique an plus more than one noun. Sometimes more than one nouns are given and we have to justify whether a oblique an, this type of article is used if more than one noun is given here. For example, poet and thinker. Two nouns are here. One is poet and second noun is thinker. And before that, in between poet and thinker, one article is used a, because poet is started with p, and po is consonant. That's why a is used. What meaning of this one is there? Meaning of this one is there. The same person is poet and the same person is thinker. It is talking about only one person. And that's why if this type of nouns are there and it is meant only for single person, then we have to apply only one article A/N, since it is started with P, po, so a poet and thinker. The person is poet as well as thinker. Means the same person is poet and thinker. Only one person. It is talking about only one person who is a poet, also a thinker. That's why only one article is used here, a poet and thinker. You may appreciate it. Now follow here. Next one is there, a poet and a thinker. Means it is talking about two persons. First person is poet and second person is thinker. Here noun is indicating to singular person. Here it is indicating to two persons. One is thinker, second one is poet. If nouns are used for two persons, in such case two articles are there. If three persons are there, so we can apply here three articles. It depends upon number of nouns used in sentence. So here two persons are there, one is poet, second person is thinker. So a poet and a thinker. Now you may understand the difference between a poet and thinker, and second sentence is a poet and a thinker. Can you differentiate between these two? Here only one article is there. It means what? You have to consider about the person, only one person who is poet as well as thinker. It is talking about single person. The same person is poet as well as thinker. But this indicates that the poet is different from second person, the thinker. Here, that's why two articles are used. If articles are differentiated here, it is indicating about different persons. If single article is there, it is talking about a single person. Now see, there are several things on this table. Suppose a table is there, several things are there. So this can be noted down, several things can be noted down. A book, a pen, and an ink pot. These are three different things. So there are several things on this table. Means these are kept on the table, and what these things are there? A book is there, a pen is there, and ink pot is there. It means all these things are kept where? On the table. How can we describe it? How can we explain it? How can we denote in sentences? So we have to write there are several things on this table, and what are those tables? To put a dash, and those things will be noted down separately. A book, boy is consonant. A book, a pen, boy is also consonant. An ink pot. This one is started with vowel sound, that's why an is used. This one is consonant sound, o is used. This one contains consonant sound, o is used. In this way, we have studied about the main property of using a oblique. But this is not all the rules. Other rules are also there. We have to discuss the proper application of these articles. So we have to study about other properties also, and these properties are given for the, we have to study one by one.